Hello friends, I am Suchi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will discuss about mitochondria, which is also known as powerhouse of cell. Let's start. In its singular form, it is called as mitochondrion. You will find this mitochondria in cytoplasm of eukaryotic cell. Its shape varies. It may be spherical, oval, rod-like, filamentous, or sausage-like shaped. Sausage means it's slightly boat-like structure. You will find little bit bend at its terminal end. At the both end, you will find it's slightly bent. This mitochondria first discovered by Kolliker in 1857 in voluntary muscle of insect, and the name mitochondria was given by Benda in 1898. It's so small that if cell will not properly stand, it can't be visible under microscope. Its size varies. It may be 1 micrometer to 4 micrometer, and diameter is about 0.1 to 1 micrometer. If we will go for its structure, it's a double membrane bounded organelle. Membrane which is towards the cytoplasm, it is known as outer membrane, which is smooth and continuous, having 40% lipid and 60% protein. If we will see its surface, it's having number of pores made up of by a specific type of protein known as porins. Due to presence of this pore, this outer membrane become permeable in nature, and it will allow many substances from outer environment, which is cytoplasm, for this mitochondria to inside the mitochondria through this pore. So in outer environment for mitochondria, cytoplasm is present. From here, substance will pass through this pore to mitochondria. These are the pore. It is made up of by specific protein known as porin. Inner to this outer membrane, you will find another one membrane, that is inner membrane of mitochondria. This one is inner membrane. In between outer membrane and inner membrane, you will find a space that is filled with aqueous channel. This aqueous channel contains number of enzyme, inorganic salt. This part is perimitochondrial space or intermembranous space. If you will see its inner membrane, you will find this inner membrane creating number of inward folding or finger-like projection. These inward folding or finger-like projection combinedly known as crestae. These are the crestae. In its singular form, if we will take one of this inward folding, it is called as cresta. Due to inward folding, it will increase or it is increasing surface area so that it can accumulate more number of ATP and it will able to generate also more number of ATP. This inner membrane is selectively permeable in nature. It's not having any pore on its surface, so it will not allow all the things to pass through it to inner part of mitochondria. This inner membrane limiting certain space inside it, this space is known as matrix. This part is matrix of mitochondria. In matrix, you will find number of inorganic salt, metabolites, nucleotides, different type of RNA, ribosome and circular DNA. First I will label it. Suppose these are the ribosome, this is the circular DNA, it's having nucleotides, inorganic salt, enzymes, RNA and metabolites. Normally in eukaryotic cell cytoplasm you will find 80S ribosome, but in mitochondria you will find 70S ribosome. This 70S ribosome you will also find in chloroplast, along with chloroplast in prokaryotic cell ribosome also 70S. Due to presence of this circular DNA, this mitochondria will act as a semi-autonomous unit for its activity. It will not depend any other organelle for its function. If we see the inner surface of inner membrane, it's having number of tennis racket like structure. This type of structure you will find. It's having 3 parts. One is base, which is on the surface of inner membrane. It is also known as F0 particle. another bulging outgrowth or circular outgrowth. It is head. It's also named as F1 particle. And another one, rod-like structure which is connecting both base and head. This is the stalk. This particle, also known as oxysome, respiratory particle, or F0, F1 particle. This F word came after name of Ferdinand. Ferdinand discovered this F0, F1 particle or this oxysome in inner membrane of mitochondria. It's actually an enzyme named as ATPase. It helps to convert ADP to ATP in oxidative phosphorylation process. It will help to convert ADP to ATP. In oxidative phosphorylation process. If we will see this mitochondria through electron microscope, it will appear pale yellow color. Here I am writing, it will appear pale yellow color due to presence of riboflavin, which is also known as vitamin B2. Including riboflavin, manganese is also there. This riboflavin is the precursor of FAD and FMN. FAD full form is flavin adenine monodinucleotide and FMN full form is flavin mononucleotide. These two are helping in oxidation reduction process which is occurring in mitochondria during cellular respiration process. Those two coenzymes are producing due to presence of this riboflavin. If we will go for its function, this mitochondria having number of function or it is performing number of function, like it's helping in cellular respiration process, it maintaining calcium ion content in cell. It also helps to maintain temperature in cell. The cellular respiration process having 4 stages except glycolysis, other 3 like oxidation of pyruvic acid to acetyl coenzyme A, Krebs cycle and terminal oxidation process. All 3 processes are occurring inside the mitochondria. This oxidation of pyruvic acid to acetyl coenzyme A and Krebs cycle both are occurring in this matrix part because there are number of enzymes required to carry out those 2 processes. Those are present in this matrix part. So, in this matrix part, oxidation of pyruvic acid to acetyl coenzyme A and Krebs cycle both are occurring in this matrix part of mitochondria. And last stage, which is terminal oxidation process. The terminal oxidation process also completed in 2 steps. One is electron transport system and another one is this oxidative phosphorylation process. In this oxidative phosphorylation process, what will happen? ATP will get generated. Those 2 steps will occur in this inner membrane of mitochondria, because including number of enzyme, various carrier molecule also required to carry out the process. So those are present in this inner membrane. So terminal oxidation process, or you can say this oxidative phosphorylation process, is occurring in this inner membrane. And it is also helping in apoptosis process. Apoptosis means programmed cell death. If we will go for its number varies per cell to cell. If cell will be more active, you will find more number of mitochondria compared to resting one. In RBC, you will not find any mitochondria. And this mitochondrial activities in eukaryotic cell, similar activities performed by another one organelle in prokaryotic cell, that one is mesosome. So in prokaryotic cell, mesosome is performing same function what is performing by mitochondria in eukaryotic cell. This is all about mitochondria. Thank you.